Who was doing last time on?
Oh yeah, who is doing last time on?
I did it last time.
You'll do the last time?
I did it last time.
Oh.
Welcome back to say hi. That's one.
What the buck is up, every pony?
Welcome back to the Bannermanes, episode number 83.
Yeah.
And there you go, Triple. There it was.
To save a deer.
Yeah.
Yeah. Here's the problem. I'm still loading in, namely.
No. Okay. Sorry about that. Darn.
But that also doesn't happen after the last time.
Doesn't it? Oh, it does, doesn't it? All right. Well, welcome back to the Bannermanes, episode number 83. What will happen in today's session? That's for me to know and you to find out. As for what happened last time, who wants to do the last time on? Anybody takers?
Come on. I don't recall it enough.
I can do it again. Okay. So, last time on the Bannermanes, we started off, I believe we were just waking up after fighting we had just woken up after getting back from the train. And we found that the player characters and the NPCs that were not present with us at the train had fought some other of the bandits while we were gone. We pushed in. Sorry. No. Well, we pushed farther into Holbeck. As we were getting nearer, we went to go and find the cave that we had discovered from the map that we'd found earlier. Swift and Moonplanter flew up to the top of the cliff to watch out to see if there was going to be any rocks coming down on us. They didn't find anything, so while the rest of us were milling around at the bottom, I believe it was 777s found one of the walls was actually just an illusion. So we signaled the others to come back down, and we all went into the cave. Once we were in, we found a bunch of more gobos inside. Quickly dispatched them, even though it was kind of touch and go there for a second. The last guy just didn't want to go down and almost got away, but we were able to get him at the end of the day. After the cave, we exited that, got a little even closer to Holbeck, and decided that we were going to do some reconnaissance. So 777s came in first, and then the rest of us were followed with an invisibility sphere. 777s did a bunch of investigation and found out that our ruminants, or at least one of our ruminants, was captured in the library, I think it was. We found an abandoned greenhouse, and that's kind of where we are now. And there was one of the bandit, I think it was his name was the Godfather, was in the building with the ruminant, and seems a little bit unhinged, but he had a very interesting sword with him. 777s is currently under disguise as one of the bandits, and we're just kind of deciding what we want to do next.
Small correction, I believe we're in the museum right now.
Museum, not library. My bad.
Alrighty. I think that is a pretty apt roundup of what happened last session. And for today's, what would we call today's? Well, Triple.
Havoc in Holbeck! Wickerwind barges out! Oh.
Based.
What? What was that?
Can you repeat the title again?
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah, I need to get that again, actually.
You couldn't understand it?
No.
I need you to do it one more time.
Wickerwind barges out. Let's go. All right.
Repeat that into this mic, sir.
Alright, I'm gonna bring you guys back to Salt Square.
Objection, that's speculation.
I'm gonna need you to say that just a
Or
little
not
bit
Salt Square,
louder,
sorry.
why I didn't
Wrong
pick it
square.
up.
You guys are in Elmgate. That was
Oh, lovely.
yeah. There we go. This is your guys'
Yep. That's us.
Oh, what happened to our map?
Huh? Oh, hang on. I don't think it got pulled over. There you go. Put you back to this one. So you guys are on Elm Gate here.
Okay.
In the museum now. I imagine that when Triple got back, you guys did kind of stay in the museum for the remainder of the night.
Mm-hmm.
And that being said, I mean, you're still technically in a probably a watchable area. So if you guys are doing watches, I will need your perception check still.
All right. Who's doing watches?
I'll take second watch.
I'll take first. Yay,
I'll
Moon
take-
Planner's here.
Last.
Hey. I was here for the intro on my phone. I just had to get inside.
Hey, don't worry. We have it was a pretty stumbly intro today, but we made it through.
It's all right.
That's all good.
Can't have it a 10 out of 10 every week.
Right? Alright, let's go. Alright, so I see Swift, Electra, and Moon Planner. Moon Planner, sir, heard you say you do second, for sure, so. Swift, as you kind of start going on guard, watching this vandalized, graffitied museum, just, from the inside, really the only thing that you'd pick up on outside of the scheduled, curfew time that they have, is that, so, as night comes, more people obviously start patrolling around on the streets, holding up torches, light spells, other various things like that. None of them really kind of seem to look this way, anything like that. And I mean, it's so just gosh darn boring that you just happen to be awoken by Moon Planner when he gets.
Damn it!
When he gets to his watch. Moon Planner, you kick off your watch by figuring out that Swift had just dozed a little, either by daydream or not. But
Wait, was I daydreaming or Swift?
Swift.
Wonder what Jinx and Misty are doing right now.
Moon Planner didn't catch him, so I guess the pine cone stays in his bag for now.
Oh no!
Wait,
you're the one.
he did.
Yeah, you're the one who woke him out of it.
Oh, dag! Oh yeah, you definitely get pine cone to the head.
And he wipes his head a little bit, make sure there's no residue in his mane. It's not my fault. There's really nothing going on. It's a lot less. It feels a lot different than Watsy.
Ooh, Swift, you got something in your mane there.
No, what?
I don't
And
know.
he's wagging his head, wagging
like
his hook through his mane more.
Looks like it might be a spider. Maybe that was living inside the pine cone. I don't know. I'd go check that out if I were you.
Oh, good. Grow up, Moon Planter. There's no spider living in a pine cone.
What are you talking about?
All right, Moon Planner. As you get up onto your watch, Swift was pretty on the money. It's not really like too much of anything going on. But thankfully you don't really doze off in your watch. You do kind of pick up on something odd, perhaps, that one of the graffitis that is along the walls was certainly not there the day that you get by the time that you get gotten here before. First time you came into this museum.
So, have we been at the museum the entire time?
You have been at the museum for the entire time that since Triple had brought you guys in. Triple was the only one I think that was outside of the museum.
What does the graffiti say?
The graffiti itself looks to be some sort of mural, more or less, of the split paws outside, like the or the sneak paws outside that Triple had mentioned to you guys before, and a second one looks oddly like a Kieran that you are vaguely aware of. A Kieran specifically with a trumpet.
Would Moonplanter know? Oh, yes, I would. Yes, I would. So the mural looks like Duke, does it?
Yes.
And this definitely was not here yesterday, correct?
It was not.
Moonplanter is going to start going around the camp and start waking everybody up. It's like, hey, get up, get up. There's been company here.
What makes you think that?
I just laid down.
Quiet, quiet. Someone managed to paint a mural of Dude on the wall. And it definitely wasn't here yesterday.
Who's Duke?
Dude, she was a Bannermane that blew herself up in service of Bleakburn. Trust me, she was one of the party before we met you.
That one, and specifically the other, next to the other one too, Moonplanter.
Oh, there was more graffiti? What else?
Yes, the sneak paw mural that was next to the Duke one.
Oh, and there's a sneak paw mural as well. I think someone's sneaking around us. GM, I'm going to use true echolocation, and I'm going to start clicking around everywhere, seeing if anything invisible or out of place is to be heard.
Give me that perception check, sir.
Technically, I can't use hunted prey, because that's got to be on an individual.
Alright, you start clicking around, and you are pretty certain that you don't pick up on anybody.
I can't sense anybody here, but they must have gotten around us. Swift, when did you nod off? How long were you asleep?
Swift, as he starts to take his gear back off when Moonplanter clarifies that there's nothing here. What? When did I've been up the last 2 hours.
I know, but I caught you nodding off, and someone or something managed to get in here and paint a mural of a known Bannermane and left the mark of the, what are they called?
Not just
Sneak
a mark,
paws.
like a full, like, mural of one of the sneak paws. The person.
Moonplanter, no one did this in 2 hours.
Well, it wasn't
Even if
here
I was
yesterday.
Even if I was here for the whole 2 or 3 hours, asleep for the whole 2 or 3 hours, no one would have done that in that amount of time.
It was not here yesterday. No one else saw this. It was done under our noses.
I didn't see anyone, and I was at least mostly awake.
Not awake enough. And since we've all been vigilant while we've been here, it must have happened on your shift.
I don't quite like the accusation, but I was asleep, I guess.
How much detail is in the mural, DM?
You look at the mural going up to it. It is fairly detailed. Quite frankly, it looked like somebody had gotten oil paints and specifically started doing like a full mural on the wall. In fact, you
Come
can
on, that's not done on the time that I was sleeping.
And in fact, you can actually see like proper like brush strokes in the oil as if somebody had made them.
Electra
Is
is
the paint
going.
still wet?
What?
Somebody go.
Is the paint still wet?
The paint doesn't. Well, you kind of look at it. It's definitely got a gloss to it. Are you touching the paint?
No. I'm gonna let Electra do her detect magic first. This might be some kind of rune.
Go for it.
Yes, Electra is detecting magic.
You go to detect magic and detect no magic.
It's clean.
Is there any
Maybe-
other time unaccounted for? Because this was not done in 3 hours.
Are you asking me or are you asking somebody else?
The party.
Yeah, the party in general. Yeah, just to be absolutely sure, because we scoured this place during the previous day while Triple was investigating. Do we know for absolute certain this mural was not here?
You feel like, yeah, that's the case, yeah.
I certainly don't remember seeing it.
I'm going to look to the party and ask them, did any of you see this?
I don't recognize it. Do we know that the amount of time that we think has passed has actually passed?
As far as you are aware, the passage of time is continued per normal. And, I mean,
As far as we're aware.
given that Ivory Drop hasn't showed up, that's probably a good sign.
That's true.
I'm going to do a will save to see if that's an illusion.
Go for it. And you are
Nice.
pretty dang confident that what you're seeing is true to what you're saying.
Is there any way to look at it and tell if this was done by multiple paws or hooves?
Not really. Doesn't
What
matter
about
how-
the consistency of the strokes of the brushes?
That is also just like, it would really vary per whatever you paint. It's not really like if 10 different creatures all made like one small brush stroke on there, you're not gonna be able to tell which ones made those brush strokes.
Wait a minute. Didn't that Osiriani say something like the heroes shall be painted or something?
Something like that, yeah.
Quick.
The brave shall be painted. I think it was more the brave.
Wait, what's on this painting again? What's the subject matter here?
The subject matter is that of what seems to be a Kieran with a trumpet, and next to them a one of those sneak paws that's going around town. Kind of like in that outfit, some kind of Persian that is holding the small daggers that they like to carry around. Triple, as you come up to here, I'll give you a little bit. The mural is of the sneak paw that is very reminiscent of the sneak paw from yesterday that you'd seen in the office of that big guy with the sword.
Hmm.
Oh. Well, that's a little creepy.
Triple, were you followed here?
I can do my best to just be sneaky. That depends on my stealth roll.
May not
Wait,
be
how big-
necessary this time.
How big is this mural again?
It's about medium size. So your
Which
size,
is?
like your size, like it's like a proper like
It's like a 4x4 painting kind of deal?
yeah. It's just been oil painted right on the side of this museum's wall.
Who the fuck uses oil paintings on a wall?
A narcissist, maybe? Or someone who doesn't appreciate their brushes.
It's just gotta ruin the paint. You're supposed to be putting oil on canvas, not on a wall.
Well, it looks like they did a pretty good job, regardless.
Maybe this is just a Pony Bob Ross or something, and we're overthinking this.
I wouldn't be so sure.
Out of character, does anyone have a picture of Doot we can put in voice chat?
Oh yeah.
I have a picture of Doot, but I need to go to the World Anvil to get it. Okay.
Imagine Autumn Blaze with a trumpet.
Yeah, that's pretty much
I don't think that does Doot, proper service.
Oh, Kieran's
What are you
look the
talking
same
about?
anyway.
That was the exact image of Doot.
Hey.
Like, hey, you know what goes great with this PNG of Autumn Blaze? A JPEG of a trumpet.
There it is. No, look, it's completely different.
Yeah, okay.
What are you talking? That's Autumn Blaze right there.
No, it's not. That's Doot.
That's your fucking Autumn Blaze.
That is Doot.
Let's do.
There she
Well,
goes.
I have no mouth and I must do.
Just to let you know really quick, just to say this, I will tell the party that that's that guy that horrible mirror dude wasted yesterday.
That's the one that he. Oh, that's the dead one.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I had to kind of play along with it, but that guy is really scary, so, it was my only choice.
Is there any way for us to tell if anyone's being scried right now?
I believe detect scrying is a spell, but it could be uncommon. scrying.
I believe it
I-
is.
Couldn't you do it with like a
Uncommon.
crazy perception check or something? I thought.
Yeah, in the old system, we could do a perception check on the individual and see like a reflection of something in their eyes, but it was a high DC.
I don't believe so. On this, it's just versus, like, you pretty much make a save, and it's an invisible sensor. Like, that's pretty much
I
it.
wonder if true seeing can detect a scry or see a scry position.
Well, technically, it's not morning yet, so anyone with prepared spells could probably prepare detect scrying.
It is uncommon.
It's uncommon.
Oh.
We can't.
And arcane and occult, so you'd have to have an arcane caster that is got it prepared, or an occult one.
Well, I believe we have been compromised. We are not safe here anymore. And technically that means Wickerwind and Balcony Blitz aren't either.
That means we move now.
While I agree, I would mention that if whoever did this wanted to hurt us, they probably would have tried already.
Or they're overconfident.
I look at the necklaces on all of them. Well, I can give you one idea where they might have found us out from.
Electra's actually not wearing hers anymore.
Well,
needs-
where
Good, switch.
where else are we gonna go hide out then?
I don't think hiding's an option anymore. I think we have to either go or leave.
There's no pony even here.
There's nothing to suggest that whoever did this mural is working with the Godfather.
They painted Duke. I think it's. How would we suspect any of these goons here even know a Bannermane from?
Where was Dude from?
Dude was from Bleakburn, and she gave her life in service of Bleakburn, so we built a statue of her in her honor. It's in the main square of Bleakburn.
So
Then it
how
should
would
be
these
common
goons know her?
Cemetery of Bleakburn. I think.
So-
Cemetery.
Yep.
I would say that makes it even less likely that the goons are the ones who did this.
I agree with Angel Scales.
Well, we know that they view the Bannermanes as their enemy, and if this Stitch character, who's in charge of all of this, would learn about his enemies, he could easily learn about Dude. I don't know what the purpose of the mural is exactly, but I believe it's meant to toy with us. Because if he caught us sleeping, he could have easily had us killed, or attempted to.
Moon Planner. Really don't think this happened while I was asleep. This is way too much detail to happen in the amount of time that I may have dozed off.
If
It
it
is
wasn't
possible.
while you were asleep, then it happened while we were awake, which makes it even more precarious.
It's possible the mural was hidden from us by magic until it wore off.
Regardless of how it got here, we need to get Wickerwind and Balcony Blitz out of there as soon as possible.
Agreed.
So here's what I propose. I
Too much detail
propose
to happen in the amount
we
of time
finish
that I-
resting for those who need to, double our watches, and then first thing in the morning, all of our prepared casters get your spells prepared, and then we go get Wickerwind and Balcony Blitz.
Just before I go back to bed, do we need another hour of the invisibility sphere? Because if not, I'm going to prepare sea invisibility for 8 hours.
One sphere
That's
should be
something to
enough.
It's 10 minutes still. I can cast it. Still, it's just be 10 minutes instead of an hour.